What is up, everyone? Slicky Campbell here, back again with another video. And today I want to talk about ninevicious and the allegations that are put against him and what I've seen a lot in the underground rap community and just in the music community as a general consensus when something like this does come out, and how us as fans respond to it now. Because I feel like it's changed and it's a lot more interesting with the evolution of stan culture and stuff. And since this is a more serious topic, I'm not going to put like my funny edits and stuff in this video just because it is serious. I want to kind of relay the fact that this is serious stuff, and I want to be as crystal clear as possible when talking about these allegations. So no more yapping, let's get into it. So if you don't know, ninevicious is an artist from Atlanta, Georgia, pretty young, kind of coming up in the underground rap scene. He just surpassed 100,000 monthly listeners. He's really blowing up really fast. He has that Atlanta rap vibe. It's a little bit more modern and forward. It's very derivative of Young Thug. I don't know if he's signed to YSL or anything like that, but it's very derivative of Young Thug, Lil Baby, all that stuff. Uses voice inflections a lot. I really enjoy his music, and a lot of other people do. And in the last couple of days, there have been allegations that he is grooming people, or he was grooming people back in like 2020, 2021. I'm going to put a trigger warning out there. If you don't like these subjects, please skip this video. I don't want to bring up any trauma, past feelings, or anything. This is very serious stuff. And now those allegations have kind of devolved into him being a pedophile. First and foremost, with these allegations coming out, I don't think he is a pedophile, but I definitely think there is some grooming going along in this situation. And that's what I want to talk about too, is when we talk about actual pedophilia. There is a major difference between grooming someone and being a pedophile. And I think they are both pretty terrible things. So let's get into these differences. So I think what ninevicious did was what we call grooming. Grooming is when you are either overage and someone is like legally underage, and you're never doing anything when it comes to like physical sexual contact, but you are doing things that make the nature of the contact or the conversation more sexual in nature when it should not be. And I'll post some of the screenshots here and there. I'll post the ones that are most important. But doing things like sticking your tongue out while taking a picture in a sexual manner, or also just sending very sexually driven text without doing anything, that is grooming. And why that is harmful is because it puts kids in situations where this is okay, or they should be talking to adults like that, which can lead to things like pedophilia. And it's come out that ninevicious was like 19, 20 years old at the time, and he was doing this to 16, 17 years. And I know I have a lot of younger male fans that listen to a lot of my stuff. I cover a lot of underground rap stuff, so I have a lot of male fans that are around this 18, 19-year age. And I just want to say, once you leave high school, leave the high school, especially women, leave the women in high school. Do not ever go back to your high school and try to pursue women, because you end up in situations like this. Now, I don't know if ninevicious went back to his specific high school, but I've seen this a lot growing up and going into college, and seeing a lot of my straight male friends not trying to pursue them, but them having other friends that try to pursue people in high school. And it's just really weird. It's really awkward. Even if you're not in college, do not try to pursue. If you're 18, 19, don't go back to your high school and try to pursue women. It's really just awkward, nasty, and they're going to mostly usually be underage at that point. Like, there obviously are some seniors that are 18, but it's just a really weird situation. I would just say, hey, once you graduate, once you move over that tassel on your cap, leave the women, leave everything else behind there. You'll just start getting a bad reputation, especially living in like a smaller city. It's just not a good look. And when I was in college, I would always hear about one or two of my like former classmates just always trying to hook up with someone that was still in high school. And it's just weird behavior. And that is like the general consensus. So just leave those women behind. And I think that's kind of what ninevicious got caught up in. He was revisiting some people in his past, maybe that he was in high school. But do I think this makes him a pedo? No. And in the past couple of months, we've seen a lot of underground rappers get these allegations where it's kind of like, what are we trying to do here? There was King Carson, who had allegations when he asked someone that, hey, are you 18? And it's like, okay, And they said no, and it kind of dead the conversation. That is a very normal thing that you should do. And even if someone, if you are dating someone and they say that age and you end it, that's a proper thing to do. What's it's just stirring up drama for no reason. Do I think what Nine Vicious did was wrong? Absolutely, 100%. I don't think as a 20-year-old you should be messaging 17-year-olds. Like, leave them in high school. The people that don't leave them in high school always have a horrible reputation in your town. It's funny because they never leave your town, wherever you're from, and they're always just weird. It's like the one guy that does his whole TikTok is based on the guy that never leaves town. He's like a lowly drug dealer, like trying to relive the glory days. It's just like not a good reputation to have. So please leave the high school girls in high school if you are a guy that is like 18 to 20. Do I think Nine Vicious is a pedophile? No. With all the allegations that have come out, they've been 16, 17-year-old girls when he's like 19, 20. Yes, that is like technically illegal, but I think we need to reserve pedophile allegations for people that are actually in the pedophilia realm. Because when someone has pedo allegations, that should end their career. That should end their ability to be in society. In my opinion, that is something that some of the most disgusting human beings can do. That is one of the most disgusting things you can do as a human being. Literally, like, I've known people that have gone through that. It is horrible. It should ruin your life. And that's why people that have murdered people, attack them in jail, because that is one of the most disgusting things you can do on this earth. I cannot reiterate that enough. It like makes my skin crawl even talking about it. But us as a music community really need to reserve those allegations for when that actually does happen, because the people that are 25, 27, 30 and they're talking to 13, 12-year-olds, those are the ones that need to rot 6 feet under, rot in a jail cell. What Nine Vicious did, 20 years old, 19 years old, talking to a 16, 17-year-old, yes, that's weird. That's kind of borderline disgusting. But that's something that like a 19, 20-year-old may do in a different mind state, altered mind state, and he can be forgiven for it. I don't think this kid should have his career ruined because he was a senior talking to a freshman. That's pretty much what this age gap is. And, with stain culture and underground rap pages trying to vie for their favorite artists, and there's like all this competition, people like to use the pedophile allegations to ruin someone's career. And that just doesn't ruin someone's career. That is supposed to ruin someone's life. When we use things like cancel culture, we are doing it to bring light to things that shouldn't happen, and they should be used properly. I don't think Nine Vicious should have his whole life ruined because he was trying to like rizz up a freshman when he was a senior in high school. It's just, I don't think this is what's happening. Pedophilia is not what's happening in this situation. And what happens when stan pages accuse their, favorite artist, enemy artist, or rival artist of pedophilia? It lightens the load on actual pedophiles. It's like, oh, Nine Vicious did this and he's a pedophile. And then the rapper that's 35 years old talking to 10-year-olds and telling them to do crazy things on the internet is like being lumped in the same thing. Should not happen. And it's hard for me to make this video because I don't even like talking about this because it's so utterly disgusting. Like, what pedophilia entails is just utterly disgusting. Like I said, one of the worst acts a human could do on this earth. But I want to bring this situation up because I have a lot of younger guys, 18, 19-year-olds that probably subscribe to me because I'd make a lot of underground rap content. And this is just a warning. Like I said, please do not message someone underage. If you're trying to do anything in life and be successful, it's just never going to work out. You do not need whatever if you are 18 and the girl is 17, 16, just leave that be. Unless you are in a committed relationship with someone and you're a senior, they're a junior, and that happens, that's how your ages work, just leave it be. Please, for the love of God. It is not worth going through the trials and tribulations of a grooming scandal or a pedophile allegation. And I think with social media becoming such a place to make money and monetize opinions and monetize headlines, we get people that want to come out and say something very jarring. This person is a pedophile, murderer, rapist, da 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 da, without getting all the facts or not necessarily getting the whole story together, or not just using your brain to kind of sort out all the images and what has came out. Kind of like what I'm doing. I'm doing this to relay a breaking news thing, but I'm also using my brain and being like, wait, this guy is pretty much a senior in high school messaging a freshman. We've all seen this happen, and those people are usually either just like D-bags at the end of the day, or they grow out. And I think it's very irresponsible of a lot of the underground rap pages on Twitter and Instagram and stuff and other music outlets just to say, oh, he's a pedo, when that can ruin your life. Like, think about how that, like, someone alleging that against you, and it's like, that is not true at all. I think we need to come to a better understanding of how we take care of things like grooming and stuff like that, and not just go to the worst thing possible to get clicks, to get a check to pay your rent and stuff like that. It's not worth ruining someone else's career, in my opinion. I know other people, think this is like a joke, and it's like, my favorite artist isn't a pedo and yours is, ha 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 ha. That's ruining someone's life when you allege that. Like, if you allege that someone's racist, homophobic, transphobic, all the isms and stuff, like, people can learn and come back from that. When you say someone's a pedophile, you are attempting to ruin their life, because that should ruin someone's life if true. If you're going to allege someone's a pedophile, please make sure they're actually like a pedophile. It is a horrible allegation to make against someone that is not actually doing it, because it's just like disgusting to even talk about. And I think underground rap pages, music pages, stan Twitter and stuff, they need to be a lot better, and not just saying someone's a pedophile when they are engaging in just disgusting sexual behavior, which that is still disgusting, but it shouldn't be like a reputation ruiner, a life ender, as someone that is a pedophile should rot 6 feet under and never be allowed to return to society. But yeah, if you find this video and this is the first time you see me, I have a lot more lighthearted videos, like I said before, where there's fun edits and we talk about cool things and very niche topics about music, underground rap, fashion, and whatnot. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. More fun videos ahead. Bye.